So I'm going to do a quick wheel demo. I'll show you how to make the bowl part or the planter part and then the dish.
Okay.
So the first step is you're going to take your hands, dunk them into the water. Get a handful of water, dump it onto your clay. You want your hands and the clay to be wet at all times. The wheel is going to be spinning pretty slowly. The clay is already centered for you and already on the mat. Centering is basically taking the clay, moving it to the center so that it's even. It's probably one of the hardest things to do on the wheel, so we've already prepped it for you. Next thing is you're going to take your hands, you're going to wrap them around the clay, just like this. You're going to get one of your thumbs, find the very center of your clay. Once you found the center, you're going to push down. You're making a little hole right in the middle of your clay. And then it should look something like this.
Okay.
Afterwards, you're going to take your hands. If you feel any friction, just grab some water. You're going to put both of your thumbs in the middle, and then you're going to slowly pull it apart to make it wider. Just like that. You want it to be as wide as a sponge.
Okay.
Once you have your clay widened out, we're like halfway there. We're going to make the walls thinner and also have it longer up. You're going to take both of your thumbs and your hands around the clay, just like this, focusing on pinching. You're going to pinch and drag your fingers really slowly all the way to the rib, and then slowly take your hands off. And then you'll do that motion a couple of times.
Okay.
So I'm pinching in the inside and on the outside. So I'm pushing both sides. Every time I take my hand off of my clay, I just grab some water. And then you can start to feel as you do it that the clay is getting thinner and also very tall.
That's hard.
It just takes a little bit of practice. But it's okay if you mess up because I have plenty of clay for you guys to use. So depending on what shape you want your pool, you can make it a little bit flatter by pushing it down. That makes it wider. If you want it more like a cup shape and more up, you can push all of those walls in to make it taller. So it's up to you what shape you want. You can go around feeling your clay, pressing down the bottom if it's too thick. Once you have the shape that you like, you're going to grab your sponge, clean off everything on the bottom. Use the water to wash off your sponge. Then you're going to grab this wooden stick. On the pointy end, you're going to hold it like a pencil. And there's going to be some excess clay on the bottom. I don't have that much here right now. But you're going to take your tool, drag it along the very bottom so that your bottom is flush with your top of your clay. And then the final step is we're going to take our sponge and we're going to clean off all of that excess water. You're going to clean off the inside, the outside, everything. And if you want a drainage hole in the middle, you're going to take the same tool. You're going to use the blunt end. You're going to find the very center in the middle and then just press down. And then you have a little hole. You can clean it up by using the pointy end to just make it a little bit wider and also more defined. You can use your sponge to clean off some of that excess stuff in the middle. And then that's the first part for our planter.
Oh wow.
And then your plant will sit nicely inside.
I like that shape actually.
Yeah, it's nice because it holds more of the dirt.
Yeah. It's better than the one that.
Yeah, it's the wider. If you want like a plant that's like wider, you can make like a bonsai tree or something. Or if you want like more dirt in the plant to grow up, then something wide like this would work well.
Oh, is it okay if I make like a little bird, like on the outside, like a little like design,
Design?
like a little heart, like a little fellow or whatever, like on the outside?
Oh, with like you can use the needle tool here to do that.
Oh.
So if you want to go like this, how cute,
Oh, okay.
something like that. But we can't mess with the shape too much because it's really wet. So we have to let it dry before we really do anything.
Can I make like a flower and then I just stick it on the the separate one? Stick it on.
Oh, for this class, we don't do that just
okay.
because the clay is too wet, and so
Oh.
it really damages it if you press it.
Oh, okay.
But if you take our other class, we have a one-time class where you can stick things to each other.
Oh yeah?
So stick the clay to each other.
Oh.
Kind of like when you make a mug and then you attach a handle.
Yeah.
Something similar to that.
Oh.
So, but for this class, it's going to be very simple since it's a beginner-friendly class.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I don't know if you've ever done ceramics.
No.
Oh, okay, okay.
Yeah.
But just for like learning purposes and
Oh, I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know what to do now.
I'll be helping you the entire time. So we're going to make the dish now. So the
Okay.
dish is going to be a little bit different. I'm going to take my hands, dunk them back into the water, get some water, dump it onto my clay. Instead of using my hands around the clay, I'm going to karate chop it down. So I'm going to press firmly down and move my hand a little bit back and forth. I kind of want the surface of my plate to be flat, so I'm moving my hand up and down because my hand over here isn't flat. And then once I have this puck shape, I'm going to make the little lip on the side. I'm going to take my thumb, both of my thumbs, going in the center, and then I'm going to slowly push it back. And then I'm going to stop right where the rim was going to be. So right over here. And I'm going to do that a couple of times until I have my plate completely flat and also the rim more prominent. And anytime you feel that friction, just grab some water. So I'm just taking my time, making it sure that everything is flat. So I'm just going from the inside to the outside. Making sure to go really slowly. And then you can stop right where the rim is so that you can press down a little bit. I'm kind of pushing my hand forward, my other hand pinching it, and I'm bringing those balls up. Like that.
Oh.
So that when I have my plant inside the planter, when I go to water it, the dish will catch the water. And then once I have the dish, I'm just going to take my planter and see if it fits. It looks like it'll fit just fine on there. I'm going to take my sponge, clean off everything. You're going to take your wooden stick again, clean off the sides, all of that excess clay. any extra clay you have on your hands, you can just dump it into the bucket. And then I'm just gonna go around cleaning it one more time. So if you want to, you can also take your wooden stick again, and you can do like a little swirly design in the inside.
Oh.
You just go in a straight line, starting from the middle, going out.
Whoa. That's so cute.
And then now you have your dish.
Cute.
And then it'll fit pretty perfectly on top.